Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome here at Crypto Hash Review. We educate and disseminate information about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies from a Muslim perspective. We have a question. I love your YouTube videos. Jazakallah khair, brother. Thank you for the appreciation. And the way you think Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah khair. Could you do a video about mining coins, the risks and profitability? Okay, so mining, yeah, definitely. I would love to do videos on mining, but I've never mined myself. I mean, I did try at one point to mine, but the thing you're gonna find with mining is that it's competitive, like anything, like just like mining, just like really mining minerals from the rock face. It's competitive. If there is a mountain that's filled with resources and it's easy to get, then everyone's gonna go there and try and get it. And generally speaking, I mean, in the real world, you just get permits, and not everyone can mine and that kind of stuff. There are barriers that usually get put up to make some win and others don't win. In cryptocurrencies, mining, there are no kind of barriers. No one needs a permit to mine. You only needs a computer and a will to do it. Um, but you do need to invest some capital to get a good set of hardware, and you need to invest in time, knowledge, effort, which is what mining is all about. But it's better than real life mining in the sense that you don't have to do all this deal with regulation, that kind of stuff. You just set up a computer and just start mining. Now, Bitcoin mining is very competitive. Of being the largest blockchain, the most secure. So to realistically make profit from mining, you're going to need to invest probably £100,000 or more to get the warehouse, get the supply electricity. The most important thing actually being that the hardware and the electricity. If you can get free or cheap electricity, you're already halfway there. But as you can imagine, getting that is very difficult. I did have an idea that maybe if I was to go to some African country or Middle Eastern country, somewhere it's hot, and get some solar panels and mine for free, that would be a good idea. But I mean, I'm sure others have the same idea. So those are the things you need to worry about. So the biggest things that you need to consider when it comes to mining is the cost of electricity. If you're paying an arm and a leg for electricity, it's not going to be profitable. You're competing with other people who get electricity really cheap. They actually speak with electricity providers and they get special deals. Maybe even some places where the electricity is made, they have excess electricity they can't sell, and they sell it to the miners, so they get really cheap electricity. So you're competing with those. If you're going to be mining Bitcoin, you're going to have to be serious. And from what research has done, for the everyday Joe, it's just cheaper just to buy the Bitcoin and hold. You actually probably make more money and less risk just by buying Bitcoin and holding it. But if you want to mine other coins, then yeah, you could mine other coins. And for the simple hardware you probably get in your country, you can probably mine it quite easily. There's not many other miners on the network, so you can get a lot of the coins. And I guess the general gist would be to mine those coins and to sell them directly to Bitcoin. You could do that. But like I said, realistically speaking, if you actually start doing the numbers, doing the maths, you'd find that the amount of money you'd invest in mining probably be better just to buy the Bitcoin itself and just wait. I mean, just look at Bitcoin last year. This time last year, it was about $3,000 or pounds, which is about $4,000 at its lowest point. And now we're at current to 60. So if you just bought Bitcoin, bought the value at that time then and just waited to now, you would have made more money than just mining. But if you're serious about mining, then you have to really take it as a business, and you have to probably get a warehouse and the rest of it, like I said. So it can be very profitable, no doubt, but it requires good hardware, cheap electricity, and low overheads. Um, and risks. What are there any risks? Um, Not really. I mean, the only risk would be in terms of investing in capital and not making enough return to at least cover costs. Or, for example, your electricity company raising the cost of electricity to the point whereby it's no longer profitable. There are some kind of risks, but not like, oh, you lose all your capital, that kind of thing. I considered mining Ethereum on a GPU, watching your video about what you can do. Yeah, so yeah, mining Ethereum could work. Although, as you probably know, Ethereum is moving to proof of stake, So therefore, what you would need now is 32 ETH to stake, and then you would get rewards from doing so. Miners are being phased out, and also I think that even the rewards that miners are going to get now is going to be cut. I think in the July update. So a lot of things are changing. Yeah, a lot of things are changing. So I mean, not saying that mining is not it's not a profitable thing, but it's no longer in the realms of a hobbyist thing. It's more of the realms of you're seriously making business. You're gonna quit your job. You're gonna go and invest large amounts of money, and you're gonna do this. Then yeah, it could work. So yeah, um, yeah. There are many videos out there that shows you how you can mine Bitcoin on the Raspberry Pi and that kind of stuff. And like the thing is, you could. Don't get me wrong. All I've said before, I'm not saying that you can't mine Bitcoin even on something like your desktop. You could. You could set up the software and mine. The reason why they say it's not no point is because the amount of electricity you're going to expend to mine that Bitcoin won't be a fraction, or won't be half as much as what you're going to spend in electricity costs and whatnot. So it basically means it's not profitable. It won't be profitable. To mine Bitcoin, you need to be profitable. And even miners, even big mining factories, it can come a point whereby maybe the reward might dip for whatever reason, and they literally just get machines and just turn them off. They just have machines that are there, large racks, and they just turn it off because them being on is not making profit. These other ones make profits, but these ones won't make profits. So it's a competitive thing, like any other thing. And like I said, if anything, I'll probably suggest you just invest in Bitcoin or convert your capital that is free and not using into Bitcoin, and spend the rest of your time educating yourself about Bitcoin and learning how to build on top of Bitcoin. Listen carefully, everyone. The more people build actual systems on top of Bitcoin, um, the more use you give to Bitcoin, the more people use your platform and adopt your platform, the more value you add to the whole network as a whole. So if you really want to increase the value of your bags, build on top of Bitcoin. That'll probably be the other alternative, which is wide open at the moment. There's not that many people developing on top of Bitcoin. So yeah, and those who are interested on that development part on YouTube, just search for LN Bits. LN as in Lightning Network. LN BITS Bits. Look at some videos on that. What you can do with that. They've made building things on top of Bitcoin a bit easier. Well, a lot easier really. And with the coming update for the Bitcoin network Taproot, it's going to make the Lightning Network even more important. Anyway, we hope you find this video beneficial, and may Allah give you plenty Bitcoin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.